Yeah, I think so too. And talking to Mike Wells and the guys, and there's Harden.
He's multi-dimensional. He's a great passer. He can rebound and he can really shoot it. He got all the big money this summer. Come on.
Harden with a step back iron. Ryan kept it alive, and Harden finished it off. Here he came into the NBA. Denver drafted him, and Harden puts it up and in. Mitchell trying to guard Nene. They've got a mismatch down there, but Harden doesn't care. This is one of those streaks he gets into. Just let him shoot.
Prove himself once again.
3 seconds, down to 2, down to 1 as Harden puts out. Oh, man. Give it. Come on, James. Harden pulls the trigger. Got it! James Harden is Houston strong. On fire, James Harden, 8 for 8 from the field. 22 first quarter points. Switch is made. Shoots it again. James Harden goes over Favor.
His playing some good basketball as well.
Well, Toronto is my dark horse in the East. They're good.
Harden hits again. James Harden, perfect. 10 for 10 from the field. James keeps going. Nobody picked him up. Changes hands, jumps it up and in. Everything's going in.
Will change everything.
Yeah, he really does. Harden will fire away, and he hasn't missed from the 3.
You don't want to go under that high pick and roll.
Boy, I've played in this league at least a year.
Got 14 points in 15 minutes.
Yeah. And Harden's got 44 points.
Oh, yeah.
Donovan Mitchell has the ball taken away by PJ. And Harden with 2. And James. He's headed for 50 points, fellas. Right here. There it is. 50 points for Harden.
Hit the big guy on him, Udo, and as soon as that lane clears, as soon as his teammates give him that lane.
See him coming. Eric Gordon gets it up to Harden. Harden, alley-oop. And Harden puts it up and in. What a play. He almost assisted on his own basket.
96 a game.
There's that lob to Trevor, and it comes right back to James. So was that a rebound and a...
PJ Tucker brings it in. There he goes to Harden. Harden's got time left. Harden on the drive. Harden in the bucket. He lays it up and in.
57?
57. Calvin has 57. James Harden now with...
do score quite a few points in the fast break.
So does James. Double teaming him as he goes to the basket again, lays it up and in. So if they continue, as I said, Harden's going to have a big night offensive throw in another sport. Actually, they've done pretty well. There's Capella. He erases it at the basket. Sets up a fast break with Harden, a one-man gang.
That led to the fast break layup for James.
Gerald Green in the game, too, for Houston. He took the first shot he had. There's Harden again. Just a layup drill.
There's no rim protection for the Orlando Magic. He got off to a great start, Gerald did. And now he's kind of playing the role where he's got to do what the coach asks. Harden, point line, they're doing a good job of knocking down their threes.
If it's early in the shot clock, maybe not. But late in the shot clock, there's 2 and 1. I hope. Changing of the continuation rule in. Now,
pretty much whatever they want, and they're shooting a really high percentage.
Well, again, they're allowing Harden to have his shot, but guard everybody else.
Take away that 3, but on the other side of it is they don't guard the paint very well.
Harden just bumps his man off. That's easy. Ute gets out of the lane now. Harden turns around that pick, takes it to the middle, throws it up and in. They going to count it? Orlando hanging right in. Harden is open, and he fires. Not good spacing by the Magic. Now Harden's in a hurry. Harden to the basket. Harden for 2. Trying to surround Harden if they can. One man. 7. Sets. Fires, hits. Look at the 3 guys guarding Harden. his free throw shooting? How about his jump? And it goes! James Harden with an unbelievable shot. Oh, my goodness. 48 points for Harden.
Center spot, so both teams with small lineups.
Harden with a drive, and he gets the roll.
James Harden has 50 points and 11 rebounds, and he's 11 assists. He's 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Created 76 points all by himself. He's got 3 steals as well, so he's been playing good defense on the other end. He's got 3 50-point games this season. And he's working on his 34th career triple-double here tonight.
Crowd chanting MVP.
And they're right.
16 of 17 from the free throw line for Harden. He's got 52 points. He's got plenty of space leaning on him right now. There's a flop. Won't go, but the ball goes in for Harden. And I commend the referees for not calling that flop.
Exactly. That's a great no call.
Trying to step back. He does. Oh! James Harden is unbelievable. Harden steps back, fires. Go! James Harden is the new scoring one-game champion for the Houston Rockets, and Calvin Murphy on his feet. He got fouled on the play. Listen to this crowd as they just now figure out that Calvin Murphy's record has finally fallen. And James Harden will get a free throw. So a chance to break Calvin's record with a 4-point play. 60 points. James Harden. He's going to try to send him over to Gasol, and they're
pretty good at the third base there too, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, he was third base, he was shortstop, he was second, he was in the outfield. Finally gets the basketball with 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Harden on the drive, lays it up and in. Slowed this down to play the Memphis style of basketball. They can't run, they don't have anybody on the other end. Harden working on Caspi, goes flying right by him. 31, there's a steal by Harden, and he's going to have 34.
Guarding, or not really guarding Gary Clark. The help guys are just sagging way off the other shooters.
Harden with the step back. And then he looked. Harden with the step back. Got it again.
It's a hard time finding enough playing time here with Memphis behind Conley.
Harden falls back and hits it. Again with 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside, throws it up and in. Unbelievable. Step back. Oh! And Harden just picked up his 9th rebound of the game. So he's got 53 and 9 and make it 55. Got Allen behind him if he wants to drive, and that's exactly what he did.
They're not a bad team. Their pace of play is going to enable them to keep up with the Rockets.
And there's Harden to the basket for 2.
Believes in that, and when he became a head coach, has subscribed to it. Harden out of the timeout.
Harden weaving through the defense. And he gets the shooter's roll. Gives it up to James. Push it. You got the numbers. There you go.
Yeah, and that's why the Rockets have to play in transition. Play before the demand defense now.
Harden one-on-one. Steps back, fires, hits. 8-0 run by Houston. Down by Clark. He knocked it over to Rivers. Harden with the basketball. Harden with the drive all the way to the bucket for 2 and 1.
And that's where James...
Drive by Harden for 2. Look like
a lot harder than it looks.
I don't know. James has 4 fouls. He shoots a fadeaway 3.
Harden goes right.
Good defense by Nunley. Straight up and down.
Harden steps back, fires, hits. James Harden with a 17.
Think of 20 straight 30-point games.
Harden to the rack again. 2 and 1. Back in the game, the bad news is Eric Gordon went to the locker room. And Harden puts it up and in. Harden. Boy, he always gets. Harden steps back on the rookie for three. That's seconds on the shot clock. Harden steps back over Caruth. Got it. There was Harden time again. Takes it inside, draws a foul, gets a basket.
James with 9 on the shot clock. One-on-one here with Moutier. Harden steps right, contested three, got it, and one. Back in the corner to Harden. Now the baseline, and that was easy. Harden in on Ntilikina to the rim, left to scoop, good. Shooting has not been good for either team to start the game. Rockets are 5 of 23, make it 6 of 24. 30%, 10 of 34 from the floor. Harden driving and scoring. The Rockets resetting the half court. Harden straight away for three. Another one, plus the foul. This time on Alonzo Trier.
Directing his teammates to where he wants them to be.
For the foul line, good. 27 for Harden.
Hardaway drives right. Well, Harden drives right past Hardaway, and an easy.
And they aren't shooters. They can't shoot at all.
Harden. Oh! Well, swag step there for James Harden. Rebound to Harden. Harden, the Euro step. The layup is good. Literally, 1-on-4.
It's for James Harden. Knicks do not have a foul to give. Harden goes back door, flips it up, won't go, gets it back. Layup at the buzzer. 36 points for James Harden, but the Knicks still lead by 5. David Fizdale trying to say it shouldn't have counted.
Oh, he got it all. No question there.
Again, one-on-one with Vonleh. Comes into the paint, gets to the rack. There's his first 2 here in the second half as the Rockets have come from 13 down. Beard got a double-double now. Harden into the paint, right to the rack, 40. And even 40. Harden, 45.
Holy smokes.
He has Tucker to move with his eyes. And it bounces in. 51 points. It's tough for Harden to get a clean look at a 3 on Robinson, so he just crossed him over. Got to the rack and one. They go once again into Vonleh, going into piece, and it's stolen by Harden. Harden for the slam to seal the deal.
For guys on the floor, they're down.
Time goes by, doesn't it?
Bill,
Harden says, I'm going to warm up here tonight. Puts it in and out.
and that's Capella. Ooh, deep.
From the parking lot. He was out there in the parking lot. Waiters had a chance to add 3 points to the scoreboard, couldn't do it, and James back there. Oh, how did he make that? By Miami, very good. I don't care how good.
He showed he could do that. He's a nice player.
Harden, deeper. Right before game time, they said he would go, and he has gone. James. James and Richardson. Step back, fire. Oh boy, that's vintage James Harden. Point line this season. Unless it's at the end of a game. James Harden. Three-pointer again for Harden. That's his 9th rebound of the game. Steps back, fires, hits. James Harden with his 8th three-pointer. Capella keeps it alive. Harden's got it, bumps his way to the basket for the Heat behind the arc.
That seems good.
James for 2 and 1. That's 50 points for James. James Harden drives to the bucket, ties ties the game. James by Winslow. Oh, puts it up and in.
If he keeps it up. Harden knocks down the three.
And there's a catch and shoot variety of three.
Number 2 in steals. A little leaner, and it rolls in, so a quick 5 straight for the Beard. Harden on the inbounds. Goes right at Holiday, scores, that'll count. And so a free throw coming up for James Harden.
And the Rockets in the face right now. The Rockets are going to have to respond.
Chandler Parsons is out there. He's had an interesting year. Little floater for James Harden.
Basketball program. Biggest part of that was Bill Worrell was there at the time, and he was roommates with those guys.
Harden got knocked down, hit the shot.
Vic Caboclo blocked that.
Rockets get it back. Harden fires up the triple.
Three's better than 2. A historic breakdown on the defense. You can't get back cut.
Harden measures one.
And he hits it, and he's looking for the foul. He got hit on. What we're talking about with the possessions in a game, that he's able to do that in today's NBA.
Harden, another teardrop and one.
And we've talked about
Pretty good handles by Conley. Harden off the glass.
You see how Noah was there defending the rim, but Harden.
As far as the Rockets were concerned last night in the West, but there certainly are tonight. 3 ball is good for Harden. Spurs are currently losing at.
And then once James Harden started to go off, they're so bunched up from 2 to 8. Actually make it 1 through 8.
Harden with a layup, so quick 5 straight for him.
He's got 34.
Into the shot clock.
Yeah, and you can see the crowd does not have confidence.
Long 3 for Harden. The line drive is good. 9-point game. 4:37 to go. Harden, get in there. Yes! Harden. Dancing, firing again! He did it again, 2-point game. Harden with the strip. May have gotten away with a foul too. That's all right. Harden Euros by Parsons. And the Rockets for the first time tonight are out in front. Harden, tough 3. Good! Not out of it. Ain't over. Now, well, that man's over.
Don't have Capella on the floor. They're out there for the 3-point shooting, and they weren't able to have any rim protection.
Harden, another tough one. He did it again. It's insane.
He's got 55. He had 57 on him
He
earlier.
turned him over. He got turned over at 57 for Harden. Game tied at 125.
To guard him on that step back. Harden gets the ball right back from Capella. 5 on the shot clock. You cannot. They had a couple of young guards get hurt on him before the season even started. And Harden to the basket, and it goes.
A lot where your own teammate gets you, especially if you play with Dikembe Mutombo.
He did it a whole lot.
Wide open as the Spurs down. Whenever you guard Harden. Marco Bellinelli is on the right side of the court. He'll be on House. Harden to the basket for 2 more.
It's so soft when he just.
That's how Bob got fired.
Bob Hill?
Yeah. Wasn't he the coach? There's Harden with the layup.
Well, regardless,
7 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, boy.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, boy, watch
He
out.
shot that from Sugarland.
He's got, look at this 3 right here. The top of the 3-point line is 23 feet 9 inches. The Woodlands Church Supermo will show you that he's at least 10 feet behind that. Oh my goodness.
Harden picked up on the perimeter. Got it. There it is. Highest scoring quarter. White with a miss. Capella starts a fast break. Look at Capella get up and down that court. And Harden with a 3. The guy's up. Here comes the double team as Mills doesn't make any difference. 9 seconds down to 8, down to 7. Harden gets through the scrum and makes 2 more.
It's ridiculous, man.
So there's the half. The Rockets win it 26 to defense by Capella. Now let's see if the Rockets can score. Harden from the parking lot. Oh man, are you kidding me? On the all-time three-point list with 1,978.
And that one was deep. That was at least 5 feet.
The Spurs double team immediately on Harden. Harden gets around it, throws it up and in anyway. He just exhausts the... Here comes Harden again. White's on him immediately. Look at Pirtle come over to help. He goes around. Pirtle lays it up and in. Half a second. As Popovich says, what must I do? Back on Derek White, misses. Shumpert with a great job with the rebound and gets it back to Harden. Harden to the basket, lays it up and in. He's just absent. Steps back and fires and hits. James Harden. Catches records. He knew what he was doing. Harden got it. Back-to-back threes for the MVP. Harden sets, fires, boom. James Harden just keeps going. By 1. Harden falls away, fires it off the glass. He had to invent a shot. Here he goes again. Here he goes again. James Harden, relentless, spontaneous, fantastic.
They're perfect for him.
Harden gonna dance, Harden gonna shoot, Harden gonna score.
That one looked good.
He had 16 points and 5 assists in 20 minutes in his season debut with the Wizards.
Nice move there by James Harden.
Harden around the Cephalosha pick. And finishes by Wagner.
Harden wanted Cephalosha to set that pick because Isaiah Thomas was the defender.
Rockets Wednesday here. Take a look at some of your tweets. It'll be Brown now.
So maybe not more veteran, just a different look.
And 1.
Same result.
Again, the Wizards, especially without John Wall. Harden with the cut.
Oh, and he got him so high, he got his nosebleed. Five on 4 for the Rockets.
Yep, Beal's slow to get back. Good job by Hachi. Oh, second effort by Harden. Hooping hard. Oh, here's Westbrook a little bit out of control. Capella right place, right time. Twice in that sequence. And a deep
God being that good. Rui Hachimura has no ceilings on his game.
Harden stepping right.
Longo was forcing him to the right, so James said, all right, thank you, I'll take a step back.
Here comes Harden again. Oh, my. Hung in there, fell down through. What a third quarter. But he missed the 3.
He's feeling his inner Brook Lopez. Is Brook Lopez and a lot of the 7-footers now in the NBA.
Oh, nasty from James Harden. Way off. Good rebound though for Cephalosha. Oh, Harden again. Harden. 42.
Beast mode and be ready to play. Ben's been sitting over there the entire game.
First points of the fourth quarter for Harden. Almost a year ago where Harden had 54 and Beal had 32.
Oh, better.
Oh, nice ball. 49 for James Harden.
Yeah.
Another offensive rebound. Ricochets out to Rivers. With his right hand shielding the defender. Harden on the rookie. Goal! He just...
James is waiting for help. He's 1-on-4 right now. Got it. stays inbound. Rockets on a 7-0 run. Oh, James passed it to himself.
You don't see that every day. They had a 60-win team with Joe Johnson and Coach Budenholzer, but they didn't keep those players together.
Back door.
You play with Russell Westbrook, you better run in transition.
Oh, from another universe. He was outside the universe.
I mean, he can really play, guys. We're watching Picasso. We're watching Barishnikov in action in his prime.
Harden to the basket. That's just an old plain vanilla layup. All the way to the bucket. Oh, how cagey. Did he cover?
James puts that ball down, and he knows they're going to reach every single night. It's unbelievable how guys do it every night.
And you guys had to go to Minnesota the next night.
Got Houston and to Minnesota. At least they gained an hour last night. Atlanta did.
Oh, a friendly rim tonight. Handles that basketball like a yo-yo. Harden to the front of the rim. Harden's got him mesmerized and hits a three. Step back for Harden. Got it. James Harden. He's got 31 points already in this game.
Yeah, but he's got that long, lean body. He's very durable, and he knows how to play this game.
Harden with a three. James Harden.
They're 4 and 15 right now.
Yeah, they're 4 and 15.
Their last win was like November 11th.
Harden again.
Think about all the players that have played in the NBA, Drex. Only 10% of those players have a career high of 40.
There he is again. James Harden with his 8th three-pointer of the game. TJ goes to James for a ho-hum two. Rivers gets it up to Harden.
That's a good game for McLemore to kind of break out of his shooting slump and get his confidence back.
Harden to the basket for two. James Harden with 53 points. James on the drive. To the basket for two more. Harden with 50.
Have not been close. Oh, dropped it between his own 5-hole. And Harden sticks the three. The opposition has elected not to regularly double James Harden.
We had a lot of fun that year. It's very cool to see his son out here playing.
Step back three for James Harden. So at least for now, it looks like Cleveland's not doubling on James. 4 of them for the Rockets, 3 for Cleveland to start this game. Not even halfway through the first. Harden gets it back.
Wow, how about James passing up a three, which we know he can make to get an even higher percentage shot. Good give and go there.
Gave it to Sexton and ended up overruling crew chief. Harden all the way to the rim, and it rolls through, so it does look as if they're not going to double him. James averaged almost 42 a game against the Cavs last year. Harden now with 12 points and just picked up his second assist. Or Harden has to be like a kid in a candy store because they're not doubling him. He hasn't seen this in 3 weeks. Harden, Sexton, some contact, they let it go, and Harden now with 17.
He's so strong.
House with the late closeout, affecting that.
Clarkson is up to his three-point usage to 47% this year.
Little floater, and that rolls in. Soft touch again for James Harden, who has 19 points.
It was like the SpongeBob SquarePants pineapple shoes.
You know what? They look like that. You might be right. Good eye, James Harden. His 4-3. He's got 22 already. They turn it over. And Harden in the open floor, and that will end the first half. James Harden, without many double teams, scores 24 points. One-on-one, Harden and Sexton. Stepping right, tough three, it goes! What a tough shot. Harden, can he get another one? Yes, he can.
When Darius was guarding his dad, Winston, back in the day, Winston could not knock down that step-back three like Harden just did.
30 for the NBA's leading scorer, a couple of threes in a row. Harden swiping back, and Sexton drives the lane and scores, plus the foul, the whistle, and one for James Harden, who's got 32 and counting. Reset it back to James. Crosses up Clarkson, flew right by him and scored.
So when you play James one-on-one, he's going to get by you.
A big discrepancy, 44-11 in favor of Cleveland. 25-point turnaround as Harden ends that 24-0 run for Cleveland. Shot clock winding down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Harden, good! Fans behind us were daring him to shoot it. Obviously, he couldn't hear them, but he knocked it in.
Yeah, we could hear him. Harden couldn't hear him, but we could.
Harden again. Oh, right back at you. James Harden deciding to take it upon himself. Harden on the attack by Dellavedova to the rim. Through 3 defenders he went and scored the ball. He's got 45.
Yeah, that's the confidence just building in that young man. He's not scared to shoot it now.
Porter scored 13 in the quarter. Harden, incredible. Absolutely incredible. 7 on the shot clock. Harden steps right, fires, scores! 51, and the Rockets have the lead back. Westbrook into the lane. Shot clock down to 3. Harden on the move. The floater beats the shot clock and regains the lead for Houston.
And James Harden with 55 points. That's his 11th 55-point game in his career. The only other player in NBA history that has more than 10